So welcome to mine and Matty Ice's game picks for week 10. Here he is.
It's about time I'm here, right?
Let's get no audio difficulties today. So what do you think about the last game for the Dolphins?
Yeah, all defense, that's for sure, right?
Yeah, it was a great defensive game all around for both teams too. Even though the Jets didn't get any turnovers, they played pretty good on defense.
But the Jets have a good defense, though.
They're young. Jamal Adams is a freaking beast. He deflected like 3 passes, or at least 2 that I know for sure, but 3 probably.
And Kiko's actually surprising me. He's playing really good.
That hit that he took from the offensive lineman was pretty bad.
I'm still not a fan of Kiko. I don't think he's all that, but he's playing good. He's playing really good football right now.
I feel like with the speed that Jerome Baker brings, really helps out the Dolphins a lot. Like with Kiko, just like the linebacker field alone, speed that Jerome Baker brings helps out Kiko with coverage.
Yeah.
Because if you looked at the interception Kiko got, bro, he read Darnold's eyes from the faking the handoff, dropping back into coverage, and literally reading his eyes throughout the entire play. It was crazy.
Darnold's still a rookie.
No, but you know, like when the guy, he just picked up on what the QB was doing, and he read it throughout the entire play, from the beginning of the play, from the fake handoff and everything. He knew.
No, yeah, for sure. But obviously, another big issue was not protecting Brock.
Yeah,
they just couldn't keep.
I think 3 of the sacks were on third down.
Yeah,
they had 4 sacks, so 3 of them came on third down. And
it's just a matter of just protecting the QB. Whoever's in there, if it's Brock, if it's Tannehill, you got to protect the guy.
I feel you. All right, so let's get on some game picks. So this Thursday night, we have the Carolina Panthers at the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Carolina Panthers are 6-2, and the Pittsburgh Steelers are 5-2. And we're gonna pick scores for this game. So I picked Carolina to win, and I have them winning 28-24. And what about you?
I got Pittsburgh. I think they're playing really good. With no Le'Veon, and James Conner is playing really good. So I think I have Pittsburgh's 27 and Carolina 24.
I just think Carolina has a great defense, and that's what's going to be the difference. Like, Pittsburgh has a decent defense, enough to keep them in games, but I feel like Carolina's defense is just like the real deal.
No, yeah, Carolina's been playing really good on defense.
But and anytime they have Luke Kuechly on the field, it was just.
But I just think Big Ben's been playing really good, like as of late, and James Conner, Antonio Brown, Juju, they just got a lot of pieces.
They got good pieces on offense.
Yeah, they can do something.
It was really hard for me to pick between Pittsburgh and Carolina.
Yeah, and it was hard for me, and I just had to go with Pittsburgh.
But just like how last week I went for the Dolphins, I know defense really just makes a big difference in games. Yeah. So that's why I went with Carolina. So now we have first game of the week on Sunday, and that's Detroit at Chicago. Detroit isn't looking so good right now. They're 3-5, and the Bears are 5-3. You already know who we're picking.
I got Chicago.
Oh, I got Chicago too.
The Bears, baby.
The Bears.
They're back.
Yeah. Not much to talk about there. So let's move on to New Orleans versus Cincinnati. We picked scores for this one as well. New Orleans is 7-1. They thankfully stopped the Rams from having an undefeated season. So salute to the 72 team, still undefeated.
Yes, sir.
Only perfect team alive. And that goes against the Patriots who lost in the Super Bowl. To the Giants twice.
Yeah, you had to throw it out there.
I had to. And then so also they're facing Cincinnati. Cincinnati's 5-3, but AJ Green is hurt.
Oh yeah.
He's been hurt, and a lot of the times in the past when AJ Green goes down, Andy Dalton just goes down.
He's gonna be out, I think, 2 games. Mm-hmm. But I got Cincinnati over New Orleans, because New Orleans, as much as I love Drew's not really good outside. Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like they're riding too hot right now?
Not that they're riding too hot. It's just that, like, I know Drew's awesome. He's the man.
Oh my God.
He's top 3 ever.
That's my favorite non-Dolphins player.
He's like top 3 ever. It's just when he plays outside of a dome, he
doesn't play as well.
It's not that he struggles.
Because last year when they played in LA, he played pretty bad. He got messed up.
Yeah, he's just not as. He's still good,
but it's like you can see the big difference.
Yeah, you can see a difference where he plays outside, and he's only, if you see it here, he's only played this year. He's played
majority because he played in Minnesota, and that's an inside
dome,
stadium.
Atlanta dome.
A bunch of domes. Like
he's only played.
He plays at least 8 games in a dome every year.
He's only played 2 games He played against the Giants outdoors, and they're terrible.
But the field is turf. I feel like the field is what's the difference.
And then
for
he
him.
played the Ravens.
Yeah, the
and they only
Ravens. The
won by
Ravens
1
field is
point.
pretty good condition though.
Yeah, and they only beat them by 1 point. So I got Cincinnati with no AJ Green.
I think that Drew Brees might retire after this season.
I think Drew Brees is
Because if he wins MVP for offensive MVP, he's retiring. He's going off on a high horse.
I wish he'll win it, but he's not gonna win it.
Todd Gurley's just too much. So, anyways, what'd you have? You had Cincinnati.
I had Cincinnati 31-28.
Okay. Well, I feel like Cincinnati isn't going to produce that much of AJ Green out. I have the Saints 31 and the Bengals 21. So I feel like it's going to be a 10-point game.
Well, yeah.
It's just hard for them. Like Andy Dalton has shown in the past that he's not that good without AJ Green. So I'm going to just bank on that. This game I don't like. Atlanta Falcons at the Cleveland Browns. Atlanta is 4-4 and Cleveland is 2-6-1.
That's easy. I got Atlanta. Matt Ryan,
I actually went Cleveland there. I feel like Cleveland's gonna get a decent win. I went against Atlanta last week, and I really hope they shut me up and win this week, so then I can start picking them.
I love Matt Ryan.
I like them too, but their defense is just too
Matt
injured
Ryan
for me right
do
now.
it. Matt Ryan can get these guys back into the playoff hunt. NFC is open. But
It is. I mean, a lot of the playoff spots are open right now. It just dictates like how they do after like week 12. Week 12, you're gonna know who's in and who's out pretty much.
They signed Bruce Irvin, I believe.
Yeah.
So that's pretty.
Okay, we forgot to mention this. Saints signed Des Bryant.
Yeah.
Or like they're in the works of it
Again,
right
I
now.
think they're gonna end up signing him, but at the end of the day, I don't think he's gonna see much action on Sunday.
Oh yeah, definitely not Sunday. I feel like when it comes to offensive player coming into a new team, it takes a lot longer because they have to learn routes and all this, what to do on
But for
certain
sure,
plays.
down because they're gonna make the playoffs. That's no doubt about it.
Oh,
They're
I mean,
in the
you're
playoffs.
sitting at 7-1. If you don't make the playoffs,
you're gonna make the playoffs. He's
you're
gonna help.
crazy.
He's gonna help in the playoffs, and he's gonna help down the stretch when a lot of guys are a little banged up.
their
and stuff.
second leading receiver is Ted Ginn, and he has like 20 or less catches. So I mean, and Michael Thomas has 70. So you can already know.
Michael Thomas is a crazy.
That's just wide receiver wise though. Okay, off topic. New England Patriots at Tennessee Titans, who just got a win this past Monday against the Cowboys, who you picked right.
I told you, bro.
I know.
Dallas stinks.
I think I might change my pick.
Unfortunately, I hate to say it, but it's easy. It's New England. Tennessee can't score with New England. That's the thing. They just can't score with them.
The Patriots showed they have a great defense because if you can withhold Aaron Rodgers to what they did last week, then
it's not even that. It's just.
I mean, you could neutralize a great quarterback. Imagine with like a subpar quarterback like Mariota is compared to Aaron Rodgers. So I'm not saying Mariota's trash. Just compared to Aaron Rodgers, I mean, there's very few that compare.
And it's not like they held Aaron Rodgers to check. It's just Green Bay's just bad, man. They're just bad. Unfortunately,
And
they're just.
they had their backup for Haha. He got injured.
They're done.
Then that guy, the other guy got ejected or something, and then I mean, it was just really.
That team has to change everything up.
I feel really bad. Just like as a fan of Aaron Rodgers and like what the situation he's in, is he just signed a new deal. I mean, a lot of times guys who signed a big deal this offseason have like been put in bad positions. Odell, Landry, friggin' Rodgers, Stafford.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's not going good for
We'll
those
see
guys.
what happens.
So yeah, New England wins this one. Unfortunately, Dolphins really need to just do something. Okay. Now, Jacksonville Jaguars at the Indianapolis Colts. Jaguars are 3-5. Colts are 3-5 as well. Maybe Jacksonville bounces back on defense. They get this win.
Yeah, it's Jacksonville's got the defense to shut these guys out. But to be honest, I got Indy in this game over Jacksonville. I think they're getting healthier. They're finally they kind of have like a running back by committee. With I forgot Nines, I forget what his name is.
Yeah.
But I think they're gonna healthy on offense. Their defense is horrible, but I'll take that chance with Blake Bortles under center for
this game is gonna really help out what I think about them. coming off the bye because that's their first opponent coming off the bye.
Yeah, if they lay an egg, Jacksonville needs to get rid of something. They need to. It all depends on how Blake Bortles plays. To be honest, if Blake struggles,
So
they
it
struggle.
all leads back to the quarterback for Jacksonville. I mean, and Leonard Fournette's out. That's not helping. But they just got Carlos Hyde out of Cleveland. Like he's a decent back, and TJ Yeldon's pretty good.
It just but
his quarterback plays a big role. Like you can have good running backs, but you also need a decent enough quarterback. And Blake Bortles
it's gonna go. It's gonna go back to Blake. If Blake plays good, they're gonna play good. If he plays bad, it's not gonna. It's gonna be ugly.
Did that Cowboys game when they lost really bad? Did Blake play really bad that game? I'm not too sure.
We'll find out. I'll find out for you right now. It was 40-7, and Blake threw a touchdown and an interception for 140 yards.
140?
140 yards, yeah.
Brock had one less yard than he did last week.
15 for 26 for 149 yards. One touchdown.
They didn't throw it that much though. That means Dallas was just like scoring every play and not every play, every drive.
It was bad.
A lot of 3 and outs.
A lot of 3 and outs, yeah. 24. Okay. It was 24-0 halftime.
Makes sense. Okay. All right. Now, Arizona versus Kansas City. It's a no-brainer. The way that Kansas City's rolling right now, they're gonna beat them. What do you think?
And they're at Kansas City, and I'm going with the MVP, Patrick Mahomes, Kansas City. No doubt about it.
Yeah, Arizona's 2-6. Kansas City's 8-1. The Chiefs just will put too many points on Arizona for was it Josh Rosen?
Yeah, Josh
Rosen. Yeah. For him to come back and try to just fight with these guys.
Oh yeah. No doubt about it. I think Kansas City's gonna put a.
Are you ready for this next game?
Smack.
Game of the week.
Oh, stop.
In the alternate universe, the Buffalo Bills versus the New York Jets.
That's gonna be ugly to watch.
The Bills are 2-7. The Jets are 3-6, thanks to the Dolphins. Unfortunately, and Sam Darnold got hurt on Sunday. Supposedly he hurt his foot or whatever. So that means Josh McCown's gonna come in, but the Bills their fan base started a GoFundMe to retire Nathan Peterman. That's how much they don't like that guy as a quarterback. I mean,
bad.
He's just not good whatsoever.
He's horrific.
Like there's so many like better options in the market than that guy.
Yeah, he's horrific.
You can't build up that guy. Like Sean McDermott needs to just get rid of him.
Yeah, and he thought he was gonna be good. No shot. That guy's terrible. After I saw him throw 5 interceptions last year.
Oh, when they played the Chargers?
No.
Oh my god. Yeah, it was the Chargers.
Chargers?
Yeah.
It was terrible.
That was a horrible game for them. So yeah, I have the Jets as much as I don't want to pick any of them.
Yeah, I have the Jets that week. I think they're gonna.
I mean, McCown's more experienced. And
I actually like McCown when he turned over his career in Chicago when he was with.
Journeyman.
Yeah, man, he plays with a lot of heart, and I think he's gonna do pretty good.
Yeah. Okay, and we have the last 1 o'clock game. We have the last 1 o'clock game, and that is the Washington Redskins and against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Washington is 5-3, and the Buccaneers are 3-5. I have Washington.
Yeah, I got Washington too. I think Washington is they're playing really good, and
Tampa Bay just doesn't have a defense. Simply as that.
They're terrible, and Washington's defense has been pretty good.
Yeah.
So I think
they're gonna have a decent outing. Just not sure who's gonna start. Who started last week for Tampa? Was it Fitz?
It was Ryan.
Yeah, they're probably gonna roll with him again. I think they're done with Jameis Winston out there.
I don't think so. I think Jameis is still the guy over there, but Fitzpatrick is just filling in the hole there for right now, and so
I just don't like it.
Figures it out, man.
I just don't like it how like if you want him to be the guy, then keep him in no matter what. Like have faith in the guy the entire time.
Absolutely.
You get me?
But I'm not a big fan of the coach though. He's kind of he's not.
Got pushed over.
Yeah, he's just a hard head guy, man. What goes his way is his way. That's the way he feels.
All right. So now we have 3-4 o'clock games. One of them I mentioned last, and you know why. But we have the LA Chargers at the Oakland Raiders. Chargers are 6-2, and Oakland's 1-7. I think we both picked the same team. Yeah, we picked the Chargers.
LA. I think Phillip is an MVP candidate, and Melvin Gordon's playing awesome, coming from his hamstring, and they just offensively they're better, and defense they have a really good defense, and that's without Joey Bosa.
I feel really bad for the Chargers because the past couple years they've been like fighting with the Broncos. With the Raiders and the Chiefs, like every year, and they come short. And like this year, they're having a decent season, and it's just nullified because the Chiefs are 8-1.
Yeah, but right now the Chargers are they're still in the playoffs.
But they're not getting the respect they deserve. No one talks about the Chargers.
That's why, and that's probably the way they like it.
Oh no, I mean that's what I kind of like about the Dolphins having New England in the same division, because they brush us off.
Yeah.
So that's fine. To give us less attention, I don't care. But yeah, I feel like the Chargers are one of probably the best teams in the AFC, and they're pretty healthy.
Yeah.
Gordon was just out for like a game or two.
Yeah, he was out for a game, the London game.
Yeah, so
he came back and he balled. And he's a beast.
He's looked down on compared to Todd Gurley, just because they came in the same draft. Todd Gurley's obviously had a straight impact.
And they're both in LA.
Yeah.
So it's really crazy.
Yeah.
And plus Todd Gurley, not Todd Gurley, Melvin Gordon in his rookie year had no touchdowns.
And now he's on the same somewhat pace as Gurley this season.
Yeah. And
he should be in talks for NFL MVP down the line. We're gonna skip this one, but next we have Seattle Seahawks at the LA Rams. Seattle's 4-4, and the Rams are 8-1. Probably picked the same on this one.
Yeah, I got LA, the Rams. I was really thinking of Seattle because I'm just a huge Russell Wilson fan. But
he's not last week with the Chargers.
Yeah, he's just not gonna. He can't pull this one off because of the
I don't think they just like with Russell Wilson alone. Like they don't have the firepower to like compete with the Rams.
Yeah, the defense.
And they're at LA. Like LA plays great at home.
And Seattle's defense just can't hold back the Rams. The Rams offensively are just. You have a genius over there, and you have the coach of the year.
Honestly, to beat the Rams, you need to stop Todd Gurley, or at least slow him down. Because once you stop that guy, then you make Jared Goff throw more.
Yeah.
So that's like the key to pretty much any team.
And plus, the Rams have the coach of the year, and probably besides Belichick, they have the best coach in the NFL.
Yeah, I like how he runs the team down there.
And he's just an offensive genius, and he's a juggernaut, man. That guy.
And he's like a people's coach. He's a players coach.
Yeah, he's a players coach for sure.
He's cool with all his players. I saw some videos. There was a video of like Kevin Hart. He did practice there with Scott Eastwood. Man, it was funny, and they were just making jokes there and all that.
Oh yeah.
Next we have Sunday Night Football. We have the Dallas Cowboys at the Philadelphia Eagles. Cowboys just came off a loss to the Titans. They're 3-5, and the Philadelphia Eagles are 4-4.
This is easy for me. Just because they're the defending champs, they're struggling, but they're still a really good team. The Eagles are gonna just demolish the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, the Eagles had a rough start to the season, but they're gonna start. I feel like getting the ball rolling and picking up wins.
Yeah, they're gonna start.
They'll finish the season at the lowest like 9-7.
I think Philly will go 10-6. I think
they could very well.
They can do it.
But it's a long road for any team. But Philadelphia is gonna get the win this Sunday.
Oh yeah.
And if Sean Lee's not playing, for sure Philadelphia is gonna win.
Oh yeah. Then,
after Sean Lee went out, the Cowboys defense looked horrendous.
It would be a wrap.
Literally the Cowboys was playing great, and literally once Sean Lee got his hamstring injury,
oh yeah,
their defense went to poo. All right, Monday Night Football, the greatest teams, the New York Giants versus the San Francisco 49ers.
It's gonna be a good game.
It's gonna be a good game, but there's nothing going on for those teams. So the Giants are 1-7, San Francisco's 2-7.
And I'm going with my favorite coach in the league, Kyle Shanahan. I think he's a great coach. I think everybody knows he's a great coach. He's just been kind of like unlucky with Jimmy G going out. Last year,
CJ Beathard got hurt before this game too.
He didn't have a quarterback, but he's a really good coach, and he's gonna
Nick Mullins did pretty good. I mean, it was the Raiders. It was the Raiders, but
yeah, I like Nick Mullins. Actually, I really do like.
I like his story.
But he's a gunslinger. And you saw it against.
He came from the same school as Brett Favre, and he broke all of Brett Favre's records at that school.
Yeah, but that school is known to just throw the ball like 50 times a game. But you saw it last week against Oakland. He was trying to throw things in like needles,
oh my god, the catch that George Kittle caught, and then friggin'
he is a crazy quarterback.
Was it Goodwin or Garcon? Garcon was wide open.
Oh yeah, Nick Mullins is a good quarterback, but he's crazy, man.
He prepares like if he's a starter every single week, and he'll literally go out to the stadium, empty field, like no one's in the stadium at all, and blast like crowd noise,
Yeah,
and
awesome.
try running plays, just him alone there on the field. That's crazy.
He's really he's crazy.
I really like that a lot, to be honest.
He's crazy.
And lastly, we have the Miami Dolphins at the Green Bay Packers. Miami's 5-4, Green Bay's 3-4-1. Hopefully this is the game of the week, like America's game of the week. Usually whatever game is at 4:25, there's two of them, split between us and the Rams. I think it'll go more towards Miami's favor, but anyways, I have the Dolphins winning 24-21, pulling off the upset, maybe.
I got Miami winning, pulling off the upset, obviously. It was really hard because Green Bay is just, since they have Aaron Rodgers, they are better than us.
Anytime Aaron Rodgers is in
They
you
are-
saw in week 1 when
Yeah.
Deshaun Kaiser went in, Khalil Mack literally destroyed him. Like,
It
he
was
made him
embarrassing.
look like a little kid.
Yeah, it was embarrassing. So just the fact that they have Aaron Rodgers, they're a better team than Miami.
It just makes their team just obviously way better.
But I think Miami can, hold them down a little bit, and I think Miami can win this game 23-21.
Sounds about right. It's same area.
Just got to protect Brock.
I liked what the defense showed, even though we played the Jets. But if they can carry some of that over, and hopefully no more dramas happening with Rashad Jones,
Oh yeah, for sure.
then because Rashad Jones talked to the media today, and he was just like, "Oh, that's in the past. Like, yeah, we're already moving on from that.
Yeah.
I believe in my coaches, this and that." So I believe everything is somewhat good there. I don't think there's any like bad blood. I just feel like they know what task is at hand, and they know they need to move past whatever the issues they have and just worry about the team.
And I think everybody's on the same page. They just need to win.
Yeah.
Because if they win, we're still in the hunt. And
They don't talk bad about you when you win.
yeah, exactly.
So that's what they need to do.
So Dolphins need just to take it one game at a time. If we win this game, we're in a good situation. We're 6-4, and we move into, I believe, 6 in the playoffs. I think we're right now sitting at 6.
We're like on the
Are we
borderline.
6 or 7?
We're like 7th. And okay, if we look at the actual standings, like AFC standings is without like counting the divisions.
Yeah.
Chiefs, Patriots, Chargers,
Pittsburgh's in there.
Pittsburgh, and then comes
Cincinnati.
Ravens, and then us.
Yeah. We're right there. So I think we're going to
and
be
there's
okay.
a lot of teams. There wasn't many teams at 5-4 or
Yeah, the
like in that
AFC
area of us.
The AFC, like the ending of the AFC is like kind of still open. So we're good. I think we're all okay. We just need a couple teams to go our way. We need things to go our way, but I got Miami over Green Bay this week.
So that's about it, guys. Let me know what you guys think about our picks. We're gonna show our records down here below, and we're also going to. Well, I'm going to go to the game in Green Bay. I'm gonna see the Dolphins hopefully beat the Packers. I mean, that's a once in a lifetime type of thing. So I'm very happy to go.
Every 4 years.
Oh yeah, we play them every 4 years, and last time we played them, that was a crazy game.
Great game.
But anyways, so every 8 years we played them in Green Bay though, because we go switch off like home and home. So that's about it, guys. Hopefully the Dolphins can get this win this Sunday. I'll see it live in person. It'll be great. So that's about it, guys. Fins up. Let's get that win Sunday. If you like the video, give it a nice thumbs up. If you haven't done yet, subscribe to the channel and click the bell notification to be noticed every time I upload, when you see videos like this or my post-game reviews. So that's about it, guys.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team.